Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Chi Chi here, and I'm about to give my 2 cents on the 2024 Met Gala that occurred last night. I was on my YouTube and I saw, well, no, not YouTube. I was on YouTube on my TV, and I saw that the Vogue channel had just started a live stream for the Met Gala. I was like, oh, I had no idea the Met Gala was going on. So I clicked it and it had just started 5 minutes ago. So I caught it at the very beginning. It was my first time that I've watched the Met Gala streamed. It was the first time I watched a Vogue streaming of a Met Gala. So it was very interesting, very cool. I'm glad I watched it. I enjoyed it. And while I was watching it, I was like, I should do a reaction video to the Met Gala. So this is my first, like, I guess, reaction to like some type of award show thing. So if you enjoy this type of content, let me know down below. If you agree with me, disagree with me, I'm also interested to hear your perspective. Keep it respectful, but I am curious to see what your thoughts are on the fashions as well. Okay, so I didn't get the names of the two hosts, first of all, and I probably should have did a little more research and note taking than I did. Okay, so Gwendolyn Christine. Yes, so she was one of the hosts. So it was hosted by Gwendolyn Christine. I'm gonna have to do this because I'm not to the level where I have like the edits and I can put the stuff in. But Gwendolyn Christine, she was one of the hosts, and Ashley Graham was one of the hosts as well. But I don't see her picture here. And oh my gosh! First of all, Ashley Graham, she's the really pretty curvy plus size model. I think she won America's Next Top Model, but she's like one of the most famed curvy models. So it's hosted by her and the lady I just showed you here. And she did have like a European accent, so I guess she's representing Vogue over there, and maybe Ashley Graham is just giving like the regular pop culture nod or balance or whatever. Ugh, Ashley Graham was getting on my nerve so much. Like Gwendolyn Christine, like it seemed like it was like she was battling the mic and the camera time the whole time. Ashley Graham, she just over talked Gwendolyn so much and so many times. There was at one point where you noticed like somebody said something to Ashley Graham, like calm down, chill out, because every single person that would come through Ashley Graham would, give this grand introduction. Oh, my friend, she would call everyone their friend, her friend. Every person she would say, okay, we're going to go inside and we're going to party. It's like she kept emphasizing like the party inside, the party inside. And anytime Gwendolyn Christine, like if Ashley is introducing, Gwendolyn Christine will give the question, or if Gwendolyn does the introduction, Ashley gives the first question, like vice versa. And it seemed like anytime Gwendolyn tried to say something, Ashley Graham had to one up her. She had to laugh louder. She had to, there was a few times where I caught some shade where it's just like, really? It's like Gwendolyn Christine would like give a compliment, but then Ashley Graham would say, oh, remember last year when we were hanging out by the pool and we did blah, blah, blah. So she would, just constantly paint this picture of like, oh, I'm with the cool kids. Yeah, because we're friends, So I did appreciate the over talking. Like, I can't stand when people do the over talking when there should be a balance and banter between the two correspondents. So that was just like really peeping me. And it seemed like a few of the guests like was catching on to it, like the Charlotte Tilbury, the makeup lady. I really enjoyed her interaction because I feel like she helped to get the energy back in Gwendolyn's favor, But about halfway through, you could see a shift in Ashley Graham. So I don't know if she was on something. I don't know if she was she didn't look drunk because she wasn't slurring anything, but she was very loud and very energetic and very just extra, you know what I'm saying? So, and she would take it away from the fashions at times. She would take it to like about their movie, or like there were, I don't know, it was just not her again. Not her. But beautiful, but just no. Mm-mm. And then with Lala, love Lala, Cancer Queen, love Lala. I didn't have a problem with her dress. I know a few people thought her dress was underwhelming. I felt like it was fine. I felt like it paired well with the greenery that was all around her with the black and the blood red that she had. But the word of the night, stunning. Everybody, stunning. Oh my God. Tell me about this stunning look. You look stunning. Absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh, so stunning. So, like everybody. She called everybody stunning. It's like, please, can someone be on the side with the thesaurus, with the synonym list to give these correspondents another word? Like Ashley Graham, she kept doing that too. I think she kept using the word fabulous. It was the same words. Like Lala was stunning, and then Ashley Graham with whatever word she had, because anyway, but she was doing it too. Maybe it was fabulous, but it was just like, give these people some words. Like, I feel like these correspondents should be able to speak in detail. They should be able to speak with some specification. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, and Lala, it looked like she's beautiful, but like, I don't know. It was just, I don't know if like the makeup was just really big and bold and dramatic, or if it's like what you see. I don't want to say like the ozone. Anyway, so those are the two correspondents, right? Or three correspondents, the main ones at least, because I was watching the Vogue stream. And then the Vogue stream ended like right after Cardi B went, and I had to catch it on another stream somewhere else. So, me with the looks that I'm gonna mention here, there may be some looks that I didn't see, but of course I didn't watch every single stream. I only watched the Vogue stream, and I watched Tisa Tells. She's a YouTube creator. She was doing a roast of the Met Gala, so I finished up watching it from there, from the Cardi until the end where Zendaya closed it out, Virgo Queen. So, I will mention my loves, who like my most remarkable, my faves. I'll name the misses, and then I'll name the like notable, but So my favorites, of course, Zendaya and Luxury Law can do no wrong. Zendaya and Luxury Law can do no wrong. Okay, Virgo Queen is always going to represent. She was serving as co-chair of the Met Gala, and she arrived very early. I know there was like at least one person or two that walked right before her, but she was like the first big name, notable for me anyway, that arrived. And she was, she was giving shape, she was giving eyes, she was giving it up. And Luxury Law, he was just standing right there like a proud father, serving his look as well. He's always very polished. I would love to meet them and work with them someday. But Zendaya opened the carpet and closed the carpet, basically, okay? Because like I said, she was one of the very first to arrive, which I was shocked. But then that they did note that she was a co-chair, and I did notice a few others that arrived very early were co-chairs as well. So I'm like, okay, maybe the co-chairs have to get there first to like set it off, So Zendaya opened it up, beautiful look. I loved it. And y'all just gonna have to like look on your phone at the fashions, because I may forget to show you like every single time. And plus, I don't want to keep looking at my phone for the people or whatever. So do your own little research as I talk about the people that I'm talking about, because I don't have the edits yet with all the pop-ups, but we'll get there. If y'all keep liking the video and keep coming back to my channel to like the content, we can keep growing. Okay, so please like this video. Zendaya, she opened it and she closed it. So at the very end, she had this black gown. And what I loved about Zendaya's gowns, both of them, but most notably the second one. It was a gown, it was a full gown, but she walked herself. Okay, she walked herself. One of the main things that I find attractive about the fashions at the Met Gala is the livability, the movability, the utility of it. Can you move? Okay, if you can't move, it takes it away. Okay, so my favorites. Let me do my favorites first. Zendaya, both looks, love it. Keke Palmer, love the high pony, love the shiny mummy metallic. I think she said she was wearing Marc Jacobs. That's what I should have noted, like who everyone was watching. But if I keep doing these reaction videos, we'll grow. Keke loved it. I love the energy she was giving. She could pose her ass off, okay? She be giving it up. I love Miss Keke Palmer. Again, another Virgo queen setting it off. Teyana Taylor, again, she can do no wrong. She is just so stunning in her own right. Like, I know everyone says she looks like a Dionne Warwick, which she does. She is her own woman. We have to keep remembering to make sure she is her own woman, because at the end of the day, Dionne Warwick is an OG. She's a mature woman. We don't want to keep telling this young woman, this young mother that's going through a divorce, that is divorced, okay, some type of, separation from her husband, that she looks like a mature woman. Okay, I understand that it's the compliment of grace and the resemblance, but Teyana Taylor is her own woman. Sagittarius queen, Teyana Taylor is her own woman, okay? And the abs, the cuts, we love the cuts, okay? I love that red. I love the compliment of the hair with the red. So beautiful, okay? Coleman Domingo, okay? I love when we step away from the basic classic black tuxedo. It's so safe, okay? I know it's classic, but it's also safe and boring, okay? Especially when the Met Gala is to highlight artistry, unless you're standing beside the woman that's giving more of the feminine art and you want to balance it out with the black. I want to see some fashions from the fellas. And Coleman Domingo did that. I love the all white with the black accents. I love his debonair energy and personality. He's just so classic and so cool to me. Coleman Domingo, love it. Lewis Hamilton, okay, I believe he's a race car driver, but he was serving a great look as well. I love the black. I love the detail. I love his charm and, his charisma. I feel like he's just very cool as well. Again, giving it up. It doesn't have to be like super flashy for the men, but like give us something. Like Lewis Hamilton was in all black and it was still giving it up, you know? Angel Reese, and she said it was her birthday. She was at the Met Gala for like her 21st, 22nd birthday. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. I think she said it's her 22nd. But what a blessing, right? So shout out to Angel Reese. She looked so beautiful. I love the sheer, the daintiness of it. She fitted very well, very elegant, very graceful. I believe she's a class act, and I'm excited to see how she's going to continue to evolve beyond the sport of basketball. Yes, Angel Reese. Taraji P. Henson, another Virgo queen, slaying it up out here. Taraji P. Henson giving elegance, giving grace, giving sophistication, giving poses, giving face, giving energy, giving body, giving love for the girls. We love Taraji P. Henson. We stand Miss Taraji. Gabrielle Union. Gabrielle Union. Again, like all of my heroes, all the millennial heroes, you know who I'm talking about. The Megan Goods, the Reagan Gomez Preston, the Gabrielle Unions, the Taraji B. Hensons, all of those Christina Milians, like all of that era, they still slaying it out here. Okay, Lala, throw Lala in there too. But Gabrielle Union, her energy, like her and Dwayne Wade, I appreciated them as a couple, as a pairing. They looked really good together on the red carpet. I loved his purple. I loved her green. I felt like it was a nice balance and harmony. I love just her energy. Like they both just be giving it up, you know. And she gives face like she be giving Connie Spalding in real life all the time, and I live for it. Her character from Two Can Play That Game, she be giving it up. I love it. I love Gabrielle Union. She's one of my heroes. But I just love her presence. I intend to meet her someday as well. I intend to work with her, darling. But I love Gabrielle Union, her energy, her class, her sophistication, her fierceness, her assertiveness, just very bold and very sexy. I love Gabrielle Union. Willow and Jaden, siblings, the Smith siblings. Willow and Jaden serving very artistic looks. I loved it. I love Willow's classic black with the sheer black stockings with the classic black pump and the high pony. I love it. Giving crown energy, just giving very much, I'm here to get business done and I'm ready to have a glass of champagne immediately after, you know. Jaden giving artistic. I love the fit of it. I love the energy with the exposed abs. I appreciated the hairstyle. I just feel like they complemented each other very well. I love to see how he was, there to offer her support as she's going, up to the steps and different photographers and stuff. I appreciate how they posed with each other. They just appear to have a great sibling relationship, and I love to see it. Lana Del Rey was one of my favorites. I didn't even tell y'all what the theme was, but Lana Del Rey, not theatrical tour. Let's see, and I went tour. Anyway, it seemed like they would have what the theme is on her picture. But anyway, it's like Garden of Time. Gardens. So the theme was gardens, okay? Timeless fashion and gardens, basically. So with Lana Del Rey, it was like she had this structure. It was like she was a tree and like there was this sheer that was looking like blowing sand. and she was just in this cream sheer, and I loved it for the artistic value. Like, she was one of my favorite artistic looks, Lana. And I've been changing my hair every episode, so if I switch it up, don't mind me, okay? But Lana Del Rey, I really appreciated her look. She's one of my favorite artists, and I really like to look for the night. Cynthia Erivo, and Ariana Grande, I appreciated how they complemented each other, because I want to say Cynthia was already out on the carpet, and then Ariana walked out. They posed, they turned around to each other. It was like, because I want to say, like, their movie Wicked is about to come out. So they did this whole, came together, hugged, and then they posed with each other. And there was this moment, I was watching the Vogue stream. There was this moment where they're posing, and then they simultaneously look over their shoulder. So it's like, if the person is over here, they're looking inward, and we're both looking over our shoulder, but then we're still looking at each other and looking over our shoulder. And it was just so badass, and so, like, in women's empowerment, women unite. Like, it was just so beautiful. Because I'm like, that's like an unlikely pairing, but I also had no idea they have a movie coming out. So I'm like, that was great promo, like the hip to hip, you know what I'm saying? Like, we giving each other space, but we're also still united. I loved it. Individually, I appreciated their looks. Cynthia, when I looked at the detail, that she did have like ladybugs and butterflies and different insects to reflect the energy of the garden, and I appreciated the colors. I appreciated the stitching and all that. Ariana, she had like, it was given like Ice Queen, not Ice Queen, but like Pretty Prom, Fairy, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people throughout the night was given like borderline wedding, couture. But Ariana Grande, like, with her being beside Cynthia, because Cynthia's was like very busy and Ariana's was more simplistic, beautiful but simplistic. So to see them when they were posing together was really nice. And then they separated and did their own thing. So I really appreciated that moment. Bad Bunny was serving a look. I love the hat. Really love the glasses. The all black. The shoes were very unique. They resembled like horses' hooves, so it was giving very much Sagittarius energy. I don't know what sign he is, but I really appreciated Bad Bunny's look. Very classic. And I don't know who this is, but her name was Mona Patel, and I believe Luxury Law dressed her as well. But she was in a cream piece. And if you look closely, the butterflies on her were moving. So one of my other favorite artistic pieces, Mona Patel, she was like in this cream colored brunette. Very beautiful piece, okay? So those are some of my favorites. There was also a lady, she was in this blue number, this royal blue, sapphire blue number. And even though it wasn't giving me Met Gala, when she walked out, I was like, oh, that is so pretty. Like, that was my first reaction when I seen her. Here she is. Jennifer Ruby Jane. Jenny or Ruby Jane, her. She had this blue. And it was so pretty. Again, I don't think it was giving much Met Gala, but it was still remarkable for me. So, okay. So now my misses. The ones that I'm like, no. The chops. Here are my chops. Here are my no's. Cardi, no. A lot of people say she shut it down. Where? No. The dress was too big. It was just a big black dress. And like I said at the beginning, like, I appreciate art that can move. Like, when it takes like 10, 15 guys just for you to turn to this side to do this posing. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you a physique bodybuilder now? This is their pose, So it's like she came in, like 10, 15 guys. They pleated out the dress. She poses. She rounds them up. They rotate her to this side. Pose. And it's like, and then when you're ready to go up the stairs, they're walking with you inch by inch. And it's like, the whole time I'm looking at the dress, I'm like, how are you going to go to the bathroom? How are you going to use the restroom? How are you going to sit down? Like, I feel like these fashions really just need to take into consideration the utility of it. Can I sit down? Can I breathe? Which brings me to my next one, Kim Kardashian. If you can't walk in it, it just doesn't make sense. You look frail. And if you look frail, you look old. And the blonde, wispy hair doesn't help. You know, the color, the metallic blue, silver, pretty. But then when I see that it's a very cinched waist, and that's why you're about to collapse over because it's too tight. It's too tight. You could have loosened it a little bit and you still would have looked snatched, you know? So it was too tight, so she could barely, pardon me, take any steps because there was so much restriction. And again, just even taking a step over the steps, it's like she needed help. She needed assistance, you know? And I didn't get the random gray shawl. It looked like she had a last minute wardrobe malfunction. And it's like, give me something so I can cover it up. And they just gave her something. Like they had like an oversized terry cloth sweater. And it was like, just cut the bottom off and slit it up the middle. And like they just gave her that to like, because she only did the peekaboo when she got up there with Lala. Like she was clutching it, you know, exposing nice, beautiful cleavage. But it's like, why is that there? I didn't get why that was there. Was that supposed to be like fungus? Like she's a flower and I don't know. Why was like, it was like woolly. It didn't make sense. I feel like it just took away from the beautiful shine which was underneath. So I feel like it was a useless piece with the Kim Kardashian and the utility of the movement. Like there was, of the garment, it just, she wasn't able to move. It just looked uncomfortable. Why would I want to wear uncomfortable fashion, you know? But anywho, next, Nicki Minaj. I feel like we've seen her in that before. I feel like I've seen that look on her before. You know, the bright yellow with the pronounced bodice and stuff coming from her. If I didn't see that on her, I've seen it somewhere. Like I've seen that look somewhere. And the most remarkable part was like her feet placement. Like she was doing this very dramatic cross at the ankle that she does. So like I just, you know, that was the remarkable piece. But like people's, oh, Nicki Minaj ate. And it's like, you know, like the hair was just, you know. And I know I'm not no fashion diva or whatever. I'm just giving my 2 cents because I'm a Virgo. Okay. And I find this interesting and entertaining. But yeah, I was just like, yeah, you know, I feel like I've just seen that look before. Doja Cat. So I understand she's doing the artistic thing, but it's like not now. You know, I feel like there's like a time and a place. But then again, Met Gala is the art place. So Doja Cat went in a towel. And then there was the part where she was walking the red carpet. She was just in a wet t-shirt. So that was her wardrobe change. She was in a towel first. And then it was a wet t-shirt. So underwhelming, disappointing. It's like, here we go. Like, just one of those, like, we're tired, Doja. Like, just be fucking for real. If you're going to be anything, be fucking for real. Like, what are you trying to say? Like, when I first looked at her, though, I was like, is she trying to, like, send a message about the Whitney Houston drowning in the bathtub while the party was still going on downstairs? I know that was the Grammy party, but still, it's like, why are you showing up wet? Like, did you just almost do the bathtub ritual? Is this what you're trying to tell us? That you just did the bathtub ritual or you're about to do the bathtub ritual? Like, I feel like it was just trying to send a message more than anything because why? You know? So anyway, so then we move away from that energy, right? Because don't make my fucking head hurt with these fashions. Serena Williams. Love Serena's energy. Love Serena as an athlete. Love Serena as a mom. Love Serena as an entrepreneur. That gold foil, no. And I feel like her makeup artist, there could be a better makeup artist for her. I feel like there could be a makeup artist that would do Serena Williams more justice with like more contouring, you know. I feel like she needs a new stylist and a new makeup artist. She's a beautiful woman, okay, and she deserves better. Serena Williams deserves better. Okay, so my Tyla. This is her first Met Gala, okay? That's what's up, girl. You're 21. It's your first Met Gala. That's what's up. She had a dress that was made out of sand. I can't remember who dressed her. I'm not sure if it was Balmain or who, but it was in sand. So it was strapless, form fitting with a slight train, all made of sand. So I don't know if like when she walked, it literally like dusted off sand, like how people dust off sequins or glitter, you know. I'm not sure if it was like dusting off sand as she walked, but when she needed to move, they had to pick her up like a doll. Like they had to like lift her trail, much like Cardi B. They had to lift her trail and help her shift or whatever. But when she needed to go up the steps, they had to pick her up like a doll. And I just thought that was like very weird and very cringy, because we hear what's going on with the entertainment industry, and we see that she is very beautiful, very young, and we see that what's going on with how they treat young women, young beautiful petite women, or not even petite, but just young women period, right? And so I just felt like it was just reinforcing that, like, I don't know. It just looked weird. But it, again, like going back to like, I appreciate dresses that you can live in, you can exist in. You know what I'm saying? Like if you need people to like pick you up like that, you probably shouldn't be wearing it, you know what I'm saying? Or you shouldn't be wearing it in a setting where you have to walk around and walk upstairs. Maybe wear that in a setting where you're going to be standing there, or it doesn't require you to move much, because when you present this fashion, but then you have to show to enjoy the fashion, you have to like, it takes this entourage to help you move. It's just like, for me. Emily Ratajkowski. Again, I feel like I've seen that look before. You know, I appreciated the I'm naked but with nothing but glitter. I mean, sequins on me when Rihanna did it. I loved it then. So like to see it now, it's like, okay, girl, we get it. You're just naked. And somebody commented under her post. I was like, here she is naked again. And I've seen her face, but I just couldn't place like where I've seen her. Like I'm not sure if she's an actress or if I've just seen her like on TV all the time everywhere. But then when I went to her page, I was like, oh yeah, she does take a lot of content where she's like pretty much naked, but she does have great boobs and like great cleavage, you know? But anyway, she has a great body. So I get it, girl. Show it off. You got to flaunt it. But it was just, you know, like, okay, she's naked, you know? So yeah, beautiful. J-Lo, beautiful. Again, beautiful, form fitting. J-Lo is 50 plus, still killing it, some better than some of the younger girls out here, okay? Despite the age, she's beautiful, okay? She can dress her ass off. She has a great eye for fashion and how to dress herself. I just also feel like I've seen that look before. And I feel like with the Met Gala, it's all about like new artistic vision, you know? Or I guess it depends on the theme too, because they could also be paying homage to the past, which is what Zendaya and Luxury Law did. But with J-Lo, gorgeous. I just feel like I've seen it before, you know? Like I feel like, you know, didn't Beyonce wear a dress very much like that, you know? Usher, love Usher, but when I first saw it, I was like, it's given luxury Jeepers Creepers, you know what I'm saying? So, and it looked like he has like blacked out contacts, or his eyes are like very dark now. What do y'all think? Did he have blackout contacts on? Because his eyes are like much darker now. But again, I love the details. I love how invested Usher has been in fashion in recent years. I really appreciate that. It's refreshing to see. But again, at the Met Gala, it was just like, okay, you know, I get it. But one of my faves, mm-mm. But and I'm sure I've missed like quite a few people. Like there were a lot of people that I enjoyed that I just didn't know their names or who they were. But for the most part, Cardi was a no-no for me. Like it just don't make no sense. Like that's what I was saying. I was seeing her dress, like that don't make no sense. Like it take all of that. Like we get it. Just to pose like a physique wrestler. Demi Moore had an interesting outfit as well. She had the black butterfly look going on. So that was beautiful. I did enjoy that. And yeah, Kendall Jenner had a pretty sexy outfit going on. And yeah, I guess those are like the main ones I want to remark on. But anywho, hopefully someday I'll get invited to the Met Gala, right? I say all this to say this. Someday I hope to be invited to the Met Gala. I hope that I am linked up divinely with a luxury fashion house, with a luxury designer, with a high-end designer. I hope that the right people connect me with the right people at the right time, and you'll see me modeling some fashions in the future, or maybe doing correspondence on the carpet. But nonetheless, shout out to all of the artists and the fashion designers that made this production possible. Shout out to all of the future fashion designers and art houses and artists that will make their contributions to the art world. Keep going, okay? There's space for everyone, and make sure you just keep taking care of yourself so that you can continue to creatively create in a healthy way, okay? So keep going, keep putting yourself out there, keep promoting your art, keep promoting your work. You never know who will see your work and give you that platform you need to take off. All right. So again, if you enjoy this type of content, if you want to see me do more commentary, more reaction videos on events, if you are interested in joining me on going live while I do a live reaction, I am totally interested in that. Let's build this community, you guys. Please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.